Hi guys, well I hope you've all got your brew and you're all settled down nice and comfortable now, because I'm going to do some jam Duffins and some lemon curd Duffins. I'm going to show you how to make them both ways, either in the baking case or just in the muffin tin itself. How's the audience doing, Simon? Have we started to gather people?
We're only on 24. We're not even.
Well,
We're only just. So show everyone what you're making today, Karen.
Yeah. Well, this is just 4 that I have here. These are jam Duffins.
You're on the overhead at the moment.
Yeah, these are jam Duffins. Just let me get a knife and I'm going to cut it in the centre for you. I've got a... So, I'll just get my
little... Take your time first before you do. Just explain what you're making and the recipe and where it is.
So the recipe is actually on our website. If you want to go to the website, thesugarandcrumbsmixingitup.com, the recipes are all on the back. The recipe website's all on the back of our icing sugar bags.
On every bag.
Not every bag, is it? It's on the pink ones.
On every bag.
On every bag?
Yeah.
No, you see, every bag.
So the recipe website is on every bag. And if they want to make it really simple, all they need to do is go to Google and put in sugar and crumbs recipes. And
it'll come up, and it's under Duffins. All you have to tap in is Duffins. So these are jam ones, and I've made these in the tin without using any baking case, and I've sprayed the tin with PME. So that, can you see that, Simon?
Yeah. That
is your jam Duffin. And the texture is like a muffin and a donut, but when they were warm, when they came out of the oven, they actually taste like a donut because it's been rolled in the butter and the sugar. They are very, very tasty. But if you are going to give them to children, let them cool down because the jam is very, very hot and I wouldn't like them to burn themselves. I'm not going to use the mixer for this, it's just going to be a mixing bowl with a whisk and then folding everything in, and I'll show you the steps as we're going along.
That's great.
How are we doing now? Are we alright?
Yeah.
Right.
The audience is growing nicely. Lots of people are saying hi. So should we let everybody know who's in the kitchen, Karen?
Right, so there's me, myself, I'm Karen Griffiths, I work for Sugar and Crumbs. I have Simon on the camera.
Hi everyone.
I have my little Joey down there, Carol.
Absolutely. I thought it was a big Joey.
No, you're my little Joey. So I have Carol in the kitchen as well, and we've all had a lovely weekend and the sun's shining and it's time to get baking.
Absolutely.
Right, so as I said, it's got such an easy recipe. You don't need to get your mixer out. You just need to have a whisk, a bowl, a spatula and a couple of spoons. So first off, we're going to put the oil, which is 85 grams of either corn oil or vegetable oil. 125 ml of milk. Now again, it won't matter whether you use whole milk, semi-skimmed or skimmed. 1 large free-ranged egg. You don't need to whisk it, just put it straight in. And then you have to whisk this until everything is combined.
So let's start the debate then. Are they donuts, muff nuts? Because Anne-Marie Pritchett calls them muff nuts, which gives us another connotation there, doesn't it, Simon? Your mind was running away.
Stop saying nothing. That's just your mind, Carol.
What are they? Duffins?
Duffins, or muff nuts.
I've actually started calling them Duffins now, only because I was looking at recipes. So, I mean, I was last week calling them muff nuts, but my daughter started laughing at muff nuts. So I think Duffins is a nice one, and they're actually known as Duffins on our website.
And just like you say, explain, Moira Thacker, she didn't mean PME cake release. She uses Cake Star spray release.
Did I say PME?
Yeah.
I didn't even know I said that.
And she's just saying if she hasn't got it, what can she use? But we're also going to use vegetable oil.
Yes.
And you can also use melted butter.
Yes.
So don't worry, Karen's going to go through all the alternatives that you can use.
I certainly am. So after I've now
There
you
go.
see that
In
on.
fact, Maureen's already told us any kind of cooking oil and a lightly greased tin.
Muff nuts all the way.
Muff nuts all the way.
Right, so as you can see, the oil, the egg and the milk is now nicely combined. Am I on the overhead there, Simon?
You can be.
Yes, so everything is nicely combined in here now.
Oh, bless Laura Burke. She said, sorry I'm late, I overslept, but the fact that she lives in America.
Oh, well, absolutely. I mean, it must only be about 5 o'clock there anyway. So I have 200 grams of self-raising flour. I have 100 grams of Sugar and Crumbs natural flavoured icing sugar. Now for this first recipe, I've used raspberry ripple because I'm going to use raspberry jam. So that goes in. Let me say, fold very gently.
Oh, some people call them Duffins. So we've got Duffins and we've got muff nuts.
Nobody calling them dolphins.
Oh, Duffins, no, that's not come up yet. Oh, that's like nice. Maura, she's got a pregnant friend who's craving donuts and can't get them, so she's going to make us some of these. So that'd be nice, Karen, won't it?
Absolutely, because they really do taste like donuts.
Yeah,
and
you
they,
love them, didn't you?
lovely. And my son and my daughter both said they tasted like the donuts, and they ate them cold. They weren't even warm; they were cold, and they said they were beautiful. So can you just see that coming into a nice batter now, Simon? Can you see that on the overhead? So you say I'm just folding it in, very gently folding it in because you don't want to overbeat it.
Oh, I'm looking for our diet's gone out the window. We didn't start it this morning, have we?
I know. There's me and you all being good, and we're going to start our day. We've been that busy. We've not even had a chance to have our
We've only had a
breakfast.
coffee.
A cup of tea. That's it. I know. Just got a bit of icing sugar in there. Right. So that is a nice batter now. So I'm going to do the first one.
Well, Michelle Ward says there are definitely Duffins in her house. She has 4 boys aging from 16 to 2, and she's not sure muff nuts is appropriate.
Point taken. So I'm just going to use a little bit of olive oil here because I haven't got any of the Cake Star Release with me. But you, as you said, you can just make sure that they are greased well. If as long as you make sure they are greased well, they will come out. Hopefully.
Nicky King, I can't get the name muff nuts out of my brain now. Paige Cadman says she likes the sound of duff nuts too, but she usually calls them muff nuts. And having said that, Simon was ever so confused today when he was writing the link. He was trying to find the link on the recipe website and he's going, well, what are they called? What have we called them on the website
They're
after
called-
all that
they
stuff?
Called on the website, we've called them Duffins.
We call them Duffins on the website. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so that
But
we
there
don't get
is,
into
just say it's
just-
below this, Carol, there is a link to the recipe on the website.
Yeah, actually.
So-
Just so that nobody's offended who has never watched this live, I call them Duffins to be safe.
So I've got my batter. So now I'm just going to put 1 spoonful of each. I've greased 8 because I've realised that you can get 8. We might get 9, but it is usually about 8 that you get. So just make sure it goes along the bottom, all right? It's just a dessert spoon that I'm using, and I'm making sure that it's not completely full.
And we've got Sarah Campbell from the Sunshine Coast of Australia. So
Good
it's nice to
morning.
see the Australians have zoomed in. We've got lots of people watching, Karen.
Oh, lovely. Right, so I've just got some raspberry jam to go with the raspberry ripple flavoured. So it's just going to be a teaspoon of jam in the centre of the dough batter, not dough batter. mean, I'm going to make some lemon curd ones as well, but my daughter was going on yesterday. Ones with Nutella would be really nice.
Oh, Nutella.
She said the Biscoff spread you can get in the supermarkets now.
Oh, yeah.
Because she said, oh Mum, there's all kinds of variations you could make. So there we have a spoonful of the jam in each. So then it's just going to then put another spoonful of the batter on top.
So we've got over 200 people watching, Karen, so well done. So Maureen's meant to be doing the ironing. Somebody else is making cheese scones, which is great, ready for her husband's sake. Right? So many people have made the cheese scones. Aren't they delicious?
Email us one over now.
Pardon?
Email us one over.
I know, do you know what, Karen? I think we've got cheese. We'll have to make some for our lunch. Should we have some for our lunch?
I think we should. I think the diet starts tomorrow, Carol. Diet starts tomorrow.
Well, we've got a lot to do today, haven't
We've got a long day today as well. So if my husband is watching, I'm probably going to be late home because he tunes in to watch. So we've got a busy day.
Right, so somebody says the signal's gone, but I think we're okay. What does it look like? Are we all
I can see it. I can see it.
I know, I can see it with the line delay. On your screen at the top, Simon, are you orange or green?
Yeah, green. Yeah.
We're green, okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm seeing it on my phone.
Yeah, but we're seeing the delayed on the phones.
Yeah. Well, no one else can.
No, they can't see your screen. The point's taken. What?
And it's only Monday.
What are you talking about, Carol?
Right, so these are going to go into the oven. Are we on the overhead, Simon? Or are we on the front?
Still on the overhead at the moment.
Can you go on to the front one, please? So these are now going to go in the oven on it's 190 degrees C. I'm not too sure what that is in gas, but the temperatures are on the website. So as you can see, it's made a nice 8. Are we on the overhead again, please?
Yeah.
So it's made a nice 8. So they're going to go in the oven now for approximately 20 minutes until they're well risen and golden brown. So I'll pop these in and we'll make the lemon curd ones.
So let me just answer Julie Lowther's question. Why use oil and not cake release? There's no reason for using cake release apart from we haven't got any in the kitchen. So Karen used cake release at the weekend in her own home, but there's none here in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen, and when she's come in this morning we've had to find an alternative, so we're using oil. That's the only reason, and it doesn't matter what you use anyhow.
It doesn't, just as long as they come out of the tin. I mean, PME, you're supposed to be able to use the tin without using anything, but I'd still like to give it that little bit of an edge where it's got a bit of grease. But so now, in this one, we're now going to make lemon curd ones, but we're going to actually put them into baking cups. Can you see those, Simon?
Yeah.
So these are Catherine. Catherine's already answered for me.
Right.
Those baking cups are lovely, Karen. Tell them how many colours we have them in. We have them in beautiful
We've got them in, we have them in hot pink, aqua. I think we've got them in
stripes, we've got gold, pinks.
Oh, we've got them
they're completely blending into your top.
Oh, I'll put them down there.
They're bigger than a cupcake case,
they are,
Karen, so they're not going to get as many out of that.
They're not. I reckon we might get about 6. I reckon about 6 out of these, but it'll be a nice big cake for you.
Yeah.
Duffin. It'll be really nice. Like you said, we do so many colours, and the marble and the gold and silver, they're absolutely gorgeous. I can't quite remember the price for them. It's a pack of 24.
Yeah.
But I can't quite remember the price on them.
We do them in packs of 100 in ivory, I think.
We do if anybody wants to do massive amounts.
Yeah.
So again, into this bowl now, we're going to do the 85 mils. I've used vegetable oil because you can use corn oil or vegetable oil. So anybody in America, if you want to use corn oil, you can do. And then 125 mil of milk.
Sandra Philpott says she's done them both, lemon curd and biscoff. They were delicious and very addictive. Oh, we best not taste any. You've already tasted them, haven't you?
Yeah, I only had the one that was a really good girl. I only had the one and they were gorgeous.
And Lindsay Pearson likes the colour of your top.
Oh, thank you. So I'm just going to mix the oil, the egg and the milk. As I said, it's not worth getting your mixer out to do this. You might as well just do a bowl with a whisk.
We like recipes like this because it's great for the kids, isn't
Yeah,
it?
absolutely.
There's no danger for the kids then, is it?
No.
When you've got a food mixer, you have to watch it.
And it just says, on the recipe it says just mix it till it's all combined. Oh, and good morning, YouTubers. I forgot to say about good morning, YouTubers. Anybody who's on there watching me.
So what are we doing for a prize today, Karen?
What?
You know what I think we should do? You know those baking cups?
Yes,
We've got them.
You were thinking just the same along lines.
Well, we've got them in gold and silver and pinks and blue. Why don't we do a set of two so they can, for the like and share it?
Absolutely, yes, that'd be.
Do that.
And they,
Simon, write it down in your book.
Oh, okay.
and they are really, really good. These, and they bake lovely and hold the shape in the oven. They're brilliant.
Yeah.
So I've got that in there. So then I'm going to add the 200 grams of self-raising flour and the 100 grams of, this time I've got lemon drizzle flavoured icing, natural flavoured icing off our website. And again, just fold in.
So we'll just confirm you get 2 sets of 24 for like and share in a drop.
That's a really good prize, that.
Yeah. So Angela Black's just saying, can we just check the quantity of oil that she wrote down? 80.
85. 85 mils.
Grams, Angela.
85 mils, yeah.
Oh, 85 mils. Angela says she wrote down 80 for the raspberry ones, but Karen just said 85. So it's definitely 85.
It's definitely 85, and the recipe is on our website if she wants to whiz along and just check it later on.
Yeah. So the recipe is on our website, sugarandcrumbsmixingitup.com, or just go to Google and write sugar and crumbs recipes, or better still, just go to the website and at the top there's a link that says recipes. It'll take you straight through, and then put in Duffins. So we're going for the nice clean name, Duffins.
Yes. We're a child-friendly website.
We might get some strange comments off spammers if we put muffin nuts.
Right, so as you can see, that's a lovely smooth batter. Can you see that salmon on the overhead?
Yeah, you can see that.
So this time, I've got my PME baking tray. And I'm just going to, I possibly will make about 6. I'm going to try 6 at first, so just put my 6.
Do they not fit in a muffin pan?
I've never thought of trying that, you know. I've always, even at home when I bake with these cups, I always use a baking tray.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me just get a muffin. That's it.
I don't know whether they fit in there or not, actually.
It's something I've never...
You don't need one, do you?
No, you don't need one, but I don't know whether they
No,
are.
I think it's a bit wobbly.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got them. So again, I'm just going to do... This time, because I'm using these baking cups, I've done a good dessert spoon of the mixture.
So you don't need to put any oil in the baking cups?
No.
No, not at all.
Because what we're actually going to do, it's only the top that's going to have the sugar and the butter on it. Because I'm not going to take them out of the baking cups, I'm going to leave them in the baking cups. So I'll just put that in. Can you see those salmon all right?
Yeah.
So I've got my lemon curd. I'll just give it a bit of a mix round. It looks better out of a bowl than out of a jar.
Maureen just said a word there that I would have no idea how to pronounce it. Cadby work. So it's Kadtbwerk. Oh my God, totally beaut. What are they?
Maureen, please enlighten.
Yes, Maureen Simpson, you can use regular ice and sugar with essence if you want to. The only thing with essence, though, liquid essence, so they'll make it wet, won't it?
Just
So
alters
then you'll end
the
up having a
consistency.
glaze,
Yeah.
not, if you use, on the top, they could put it in the Duffins though, can't
Yeah.
they? Yeah. You can use the essence inside the mix.
So there we go, we've got the lemon curd in there.
Amy Louise Barrett says she can't believe how simple they are.
They are simple,
We
and
love simple recipes here at Sugar and Crumbs, don't we?
I do, because I always think that the children can get involved when it's a simple recipe.
And Doreen Wales, yes, you can use jam, you can use Nutella, you can use Biscoff There's a new cream, is it, Karen?
It's a Biscoff spread, yes. It's
Spread,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
You can use whatever you like.
Whatever filling there. I mean, you could even melt chocolate if you wanted to, I suppose, and put a bit of melted chocolate in there.
And Maureen says, ignore her comment, she's got fat fingers. It was supposed to have read last week. God knows what it said. I'll just go back through this. So she's supposed to have said, I made some last week, but she thought, I made some KADTBWERK. Oh my God, totally beaut. I'm glad you confirmed, Maureen.
Because I was still trying to think of an Irish dessert that was like that.
I thought it was some sort of Russian name.
Can you still see me all right, Simon? Because it's
yeah, we're on the overhead.
with me being left-handed, I always feel like
Yeah.
I'm in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget about you being left-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just got a little bit left. I'm just going to. I don't want to waste it.
So hello everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Karen is making Duffins today, also known as Muffnuts, and what else are they known as? Donuts and...
No, they're not known as donuts. We already got donuts.
So that's what Karen's making today. She's making two variations, one straight to the pan, which Karen actually prefers because it gives it a nice crispy coating, or there's one straight in the baking cases so you don't have to grease your pan.
Right, so I've got these 6 little beauties ready. I'm going to throw these into the oven. So just bear with me a second.
You're going to throw them in the oven, are you, Karen?
No, because I just need it. Absolutely not. So while they're cooking, they shouldn't be too long. The raspberry jam one shouldn't be too long. While they're cooking, Carol is going to have a word with you. I'll just show you now.
You make that sound very worrying.
No, it's a nice word. It's a nice word.
Going to beat them up on the screen.
So I have got 2 variations. I've got 2 variations of the coating. Now the recipe says roll in caster sugar. Once you've dipped it, this will be melted. Once I've melted my butter, you'll roll it in butter and into the icing, into the caster sugar. But I thought, for a nice taste, how about trying half and half? Now I've put half raspberry ripple flavoured icing sugar and half caster sugar. Now I'm going to test one. If we think, oh no, it's gone wrong, we'll go straight to the caster sugar. So I'm leaving those there until my cakes come out of the oven. So I'm going to pass you over to Carol now. I'm going to go and do some social distancing while Carol comes and has a quick chat with you. See you in 10 minutes.
Right, well, we'll have to do. I'll go around here, Karen, while you come down here.
Thank you. Yes.
And then you.
Because I'm near. I want to be near my oven. You see.
I realise.
She's gone down the island.
Right, you get in there. That's right. Good. Ooh, second. Right, good. Right, so we're here.
Right, yes, okay.
Good. It's all fun in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. So if anybody is watching, we are social distancing. Anybody who's been on class here in the kitchen will understand that this is a massive kitchen, and this is a whole island all the way around. So Simon is over there, Karen is over there, and I just pop into the loo while Karen gets into her space, and then while she's in that space I can get out. So it's all done, so do not worry, okay? As much as we love each other dearly, we don't hug each other anymore, do we, Karen? That's the same, is it? So just a couple of things I want to talk to you about. Okay, just hang on a second, let me get down here, just 1 second.
It's all right, I'm right out the way.
We're only reconfirming because one lady got herself all confused on Friday, and I also wanted to say I know it's quite sad she hasn't seen her grandchildren, but neither have any of us. All of us have not seen our children, loved ones, mums, dads. It's all a very weird experience at the moment, isn't it? So a couple of things. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to Nikki King for sending me this massive pot of clotted cream. So as much as it's absolutely amazing, I would be this size by the time I've scoffed it, Nikki. So thank you so much. It's such a lovely, generous thing of you to send. Anyhow, it's amazing. So thank you very much. But look at this. I never even knew they did them in these size pots. Look.
Are we sharing, Carol?
Well, we're not, because we know what's wrong with it. So just to say thank you to Nikki, but she is already aware. She sent it last week. With everything going on with it, and it's the point I want to talk about really, with everything going on with social distancing, the posties and the couriers are having to do exactly the same. So things are very delayed at the moment. And Nikki sent this out on a next day, but she got a notification that it was going to be late. And then they said they were going to deliver on Saturday, and we were packing orders on Saturday, and I'll explain why we're packing orders on Saturday. But it didn't arrive at the warehouse on Saturday, and it arrived today, and the frozen bags that were around it were defrosted. They were like little bags of water, and this has gone off, which is such a shame. So it's gone off, and I've got to be honest, I have tasted some, and Karen's tasted some, and I still can't get the vile taste out of my mouth, which is such a shame. So I do think maybe we should tell this company not to sell any fresh food out, because it's just such a shame that this has to go in the bin. But that's all to do with the social distancing. So while I'm getting onto that, orders, I know that we're behind on orders, and let me explain. We have only just got our staff back into work. We still haven't got a full complement yet. So because everybody was on furlough, we brought everybody back in last Wednesday, and then we also have to do the social distancing as well. So the lads aren't allowed near each other. So it's a really strange experience, the way they're picking up and down the aisles, they're dodging each other. We've also done stations much further away, and it's causing a big delay, and even putting them on the vans as well. Oh, was you on the wrong camera for all that?
Sorry,
Simon?
Carol, I've just called you Karen Griffiths.
Oh, have you? Right, okay, but we weren't on the wrong camera though, were we?
No.
So it's causing lots of delays. So I think we're up to Thursday's orders. So the next days are gone, but even the next days are being delayed because we just can't get them out in time. So, you know, even when we're packing them and getting them out, with the social distancing, it's causing a massive problem, but they are prioritised. So please, even if you're expecting a next day delivery, don't expect it. Nobody is giving you any guarantees on anything whatsoever about delivery, and standard deliveries are taking longer, but we are working, and we work Saturday. So John was down the warehouse all day Saturday. We had the whole team in Saturday as well, the whole team of the staff that's come back. But like again, I think they dispatched about 300 orders on Saturday. They are working their socks off. So please be patient and understand where we are at the moment. And it's not just us, it's every company is the same. So we are doing our very, very best. Right, little rollies, let's talk about those. They're arriving today. So we have had a notification that they're arriving today. And it's quite important now that you all listen to me. All right, so you're all going to have to go and find your order. And I'm going to go through this again tonight. I've put them on the website, and they are definitely non in stock, and I've deliberately done that so you can't order them until after lunch, okay? And then I'll put the stock levels in. But I just want to explain it. So Karen, how are you doing mini cakes?
I'm just looking at it.
That's great.
Doing fine.
Do you have to do them hot?
No, no, I have to let them cool a little bit because I'll burn my fingers.
Right, okay,
Yeah,
so that's great. So you just tell me when you need me to shift.
Absolutely.
And I'll do it.
Yeah.
So the little rollies now, when there's those people who haven't bought them. So I think that I've been more than transparent in the group. I've left everything up in the group. So the people there's two groups. We've got the Sugar and Crumbs All About Cake group, and we've got the Sugar and Crumbs I'm in a Serious Relationship group. Now the I'm in a Serious Relationship group are the customers who have paid, had 3 orders with us already, and they're in that group, okay? So they've got sort of slightly little bit of a different deal, all right? But the options is that you paid a £5 deposit, you selected click and collect, okay, and then we would sort all this out afterwards. Now the little rollies are coming from America, okay? Evil Cake Genius has had them made, and then he has done them in single sets for I think $9.99. I've actually put the shipping on from America. If you bought it, it would have been $12.99, and if you wanted an express shipping, it was an extra £33.99. So what I've actually done, oh, and then there's the refill ones at $7.99. So what I've actually done is I've actually bought these, and I'm doing them in bundles of 2. So you're going to get 2 full sets in your order. The reason I'm doing this is I'm not ordering them again. But for the extra amount of money, to have that extra holder, little rolly, it will help you out. So instead of having 1 rolly and 6, what are they called?
Rolls.
Rolls. So instead of having one handle and 6 rolls, you're actually getting 2 handles and 6 rolls. So it's just slightly more, so basically getting 2 packs. And the reason I've done that is that I don't want to order any more. So I've ordered a big volume in, I've got them in, and that's exactly what you're getting, okay? So I just want to make that very clear.
With frozen.
With frozen? Have we gone orange on there, Simon?
We have gone orange on there.
Right. Okay.
Maybe we'll come back.
Maybe we will
You've
come back.
You've come back on here.
Okay, do you just want to go and quickly turn my computer off? Let me give you my password.
So you're back on. It's on
Right.
orange, but you're back on.
Right, can I just write down my password? Can I just give you, yeah, okay. Cheers. Just 1 second. Okay. Right, are we back on?
Yeah.
Right, okay, there it is there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right, you're on front screen.
right, so you may have lost us for a minute there, so don't worry, I'll just wait while everybody else is unfreezes for a minute. So to sort this out, it's going to be really hard work, okay? And Karen and I have got to sort it out. So at the moment, we're sorting out your orders, the group orders, and it's the group orders who paid deposit, and the group orders that paid postage as well. Then you've got I'm in a serious relationship orders that paid a deposit, and those ones who paid postage. So we're sorting them out. Now we're hoping to be packing them and dispatching them tomorrow and Wednesday. So if you paid next day delivery, they'll be prioritised and they'll go first, but it may be tomorrow or Wednesday before they do, and all the standard deliveries will be going later. So Karen, can I just ask you to watch your phone for a second? Just so that we can see that I'm still here, because Simon's disappeared.
I've got your phone on there, he's still on.
Right, brilliant. So you now need to pay the balance, okay, because you only all paid £5. So this is where I need to make it clear. Now there's no images on here, but there will be images later. So if you go to Evil Cake Genius or What's New, there's 3 options. Now you need to go and find your order, okay? So the options are, there's 3 options, and I'll read them out to you, and I can't make this any clearer. So if you have never ordered the Evil Cake Genius and you never ordered it, you can go and order that, and it says Evil Cake Genius Little Rolly finishing frosting finisher, and it's £22.99. So we estimated it was going to be about £30 with VAT and the duties and the shipping. So I gave you a price of approximately about £29. So it's £22.99 if you've not paid anything. So if you are brand new and you want to buy it, that's what you click. Then the people who have just paid the £5, who read the instructions and only paid the £5 deposit, okay, then you need to pick the one that says £17.99, okay? Now, those orders then you can either add to your order and take it over £40 so you've got your free delivery, or you can either just order that and then pay your shipping. And that's the same with the people who are just ordering the Frostinator. And then you've got the people who have paid postage and the deposit. Now they were the naughty ones, okay, because they didn't read the instructions and they paid the postage. So they paid, but we've deducted that off, so they're not getting it cheaper. You've just got to remember they've already paid their postage. Now the problem we've got is they do need to, so they can actually order up to then. So they need to pay £13.50, okay? I'm hoping you've all got that loud and clear. Are we all right there, Simon? It'll take a few seconds for the comments to come through.
Yep, they're all
so
coming
there's
through
3
fine, yeah.
options, okay? Please make sure you read them. If you make any mistakes, I'm sorry, I can't sort it out. So if you try to order the cheap one at £13.50 and you never paid the other bits, all that's going to happen is your order's going to go right on the other end of the desk, and it's going to sit there until we get time to sort it out. So my volume is on, is that yours, right? So we're going to sit there. So if you try to order the cheaper one, thinking that we won't notice that you've paid postage, okay, then it will sit there. So you must make sure you go to the right section. So can I just ask, am I making things clear here? So there's 3 options. If you've never ordered the little rolly, okay, you can buy at £22.99. And then if you want to just press shipping do your shipping, great, that's going to come out to you. If you want to add other things to your basket, then fine, okay? So that's $22.99. If you have paid deposit only, okay, deposit only, then you are paying $17.99 because I've taken your £5 off. Okay, does that make sense? I've taken your £5 off. You need to click that basket. Now, it doesn't matter which group you're in. Those who are in a serious relationship have got a little extra surprise. Sorry guys, but just a little deal for my the ones who are in the serious relationship group. So those ones, your little extra will be added to that order. So don't worry, it'll be surprised when it comes to you. Those of you who have paid postage and the £5 deposit, you need to pick the £13.50 one. Now at the moment they're out of stock, and the reason for that is Karen and I need to do the calculation of what goes into each basket. Yeah, so into each section. So please do not click the wrong one because you'll be taking somebody else's, and all that's going to happen is your order will be checked whether you actually paid postage something last time, and if you didn't, all it's going to do is just going to be voided, and it's going to sit there, and we're not going to deal with it until next week. So go and get your order, go and see what you paid, and then click it. So I'm going to just wait now and see if you all understand that, because I can't make that any clearer.
There's a lot of positive comments. They're saying crystal clear, they understand it. Laura's put all the links on for all the 3 options.
But they're all out of stock at the moment, and they're deliberately out of stock, so because I don't want you rushing off pressing your button. Now everybody who has paid the £5 deposit and postage, yours is safe. You do not need to worry, it's safe. I won't be putting the amount in for those who haven't bought until I've sorted out all the ones that have been purchased, okay? So those guys who want this set, you cannot buy yet, and you probably won't be able to buy until tomorrow, because Karen and I have got a nightmare of a job to do. And not only have we got a nightmare of a job to do, this is where we're up to, Karen and I. We're in here doing Facebook Lives every day. We've got a Facebook Live tonight. We're also trying to get the cupcake bouquets made ready for next week. So we've done it, so those people who are going to buy online with the class, so let me talk about the online class. So the online class is a 6 to 8 hour session, including breaks. Now that class is yours forever. So if you buy that class at £50, it's yours forever. Now, some of you will want to just watch it on the day. It's going to be very close up. It's going to be very close up. Simon's going to have the best camera work going. So he'll be concentrating on cameras, and Karen will be concentrating on comments. I'm going to show you how to decorate cakes with a 104, with a 352, with the Russian piping tips, with a 366. What are you faffing about at, Simon? Because all I can see is you doing this, looking around.
I'm just trying to distract you, Karen.
Right, well don't. So I'm going to be showing you how to use the 123, the 121 nozzle. I'm going to show you how to make peonies. I'm going to show you how to make a large rose. I'm going to show you how to decorate your cupcakes. So the start of the class will be making your buttercream, and then how to use the class. And all morning we're going to be decorating 24 cupcakes, okay? Then we're going to stop, so we're going to have little breaks in between, don't worry. And we're going to stop, we're going to have lunch for 45 minutes. And then after that, we're going to come back and we're going to put the bouquets together. And I'm going to show you how to put a 7, a 12, a 19, a 24, and a 30 bouquet together. That's what I'm going to show you how to do, all in that session. So if you just want to sit there nice and comfy on the day with your iPad, screen to your big TV, wherever you want it, you know what, blast it over the wall. Your husbands are at home, they've got nothing to do, show them how to do it. Do you need me to get out of the way? Show them how to get it bigger and better for you. Sit back and watch. And then what you can do then is, you can then do it at your own leisure, because you'll have watched it all, and then you can do it at your own leisure. Now, those of you who start decorating through the day and you get a bit tired, well, fine, just stop. Stop, no need to tell me you're stopping. Just stop, get yourself a cup of tea, sit down, and then you can finish it that night or you can finish it tomorrow. It's entirely up to you. Now, that's the course. It's £50. It's yours forever, and we'll be selling that course completely afterwards. I'll always be popping in to do lives every now and again to give you top-up refreshments, okay? Little refresher courses, and every now and again I'm going to show you a new design for a cupcake design, yeah? So that class for £50 is amazing. What Karen and I have got to do is we've got to make bundles. So today we're making a starter bundle. Now the starter bundle is £45 worth of goodies, but we're selling it at £20, complete cost price, okay? We're totally transparent here at Sugar and Crumbs. It will be the complete cost price. If anything, it'll probably be less than cost, but we'll probably put more in than what we should, but it means that you have everything that you need. Now that bundle is not on the website for anybody to buy. Only once you've been accepted into the groups. I'm waiting for the office to tell me who's bought their classes, because I know some of you have not had a notification yet, and it's because you bought on Friday. We've not downloaded the orders, but they're being downloaded today. The office will be contacting me. I'll be sending you your terms and conditions. Once you return that back to me, you then go over to the group, join the group, and you'll see everything in there. Now, most of the stuff you could have in already, and that's great, and some of you will want to buy the bundle, and the people who are already in the group have started buying the bundles. So Karen and I need to get them made today, ready for dispatching tomorrow. Now, I'm going to get out of the way, let Karen get the rest of this. I'm going to read some comments and catch up, just making sure you've got everything loud and clear and you understand it all. And the cupcake bouquet class you can buy into any time, and I'm sure those people who bought into it, you're going to be yelling at everybody, go and join it, because it's going to be an amazing day. Right, Karen, I'm going to get over here. Right, so hi, Simon. Are we all okay now, Simon?
Yeah, we're good.
Wow, they look
Right.
really good. That's not
So-
to burn my pan, is it?
No, they're cold now.
They're cold, right, good. We don't want to be burning my new pink board, Karen.
No, because I can't afford to buy a new one. Really? Because the husband said no, I couldn't have one.
Oh, did he? He's a meanie.
Meanie. So, they've been baking. Yes, I did check them. They were ready in 20 minutes. So thank you for the people who were saying, I think it was Alison or Angela saying, the cakes. Yes, I got them out dead on time. So they did take 20 minutes. Right. As you can see, yay, they come out. There we go.
How fabulous is that?
So they come out. So that's
Yeah.
great. So I've not loosened them.
To
They're
me,
just
that's
coming
how
out.
I think they should be, don't
Yeah.
you?
So I have my melted butter now. It's not red hot because I melted it so that I'm not going to burn my hands. And I'm
That's
gonna,
a good tip, Karen, because I'd be a bit of a twit me. I'd be melting it,
yeah.
burning my hands.
I decided to. So it is still melted. So it's still oily. It's still a nice liquid. So I just wanted something to put them. Oh, I know I've got something nice to put them on here. Move that cream out of the way. Thank you.
Such a shame that, isn't it?
It really isn't. It's such a lovely. I've never seen a tub that big.
No, neither have I.
Right, so I just do it this way. Can you see me here, Sam? Are you all right?
You're on the overhead at the moment, so
Can you see me on the overhead all right?
yeah. What do you want to show?
I'm going to go into the butter
Yeah,
and then I'm going into the mixture.
yeah. You want that?
Right, so I've got them out. Be very careful because they're very delicate. So a quick roll in the butter.
Oh, you roll all of it
All
then?
of it. And then you roll all of it.
I'm going to have one of these.
Absolutely. So you
Seems
roll.
you've had no breakfast.
Roll all of it. Now that is the one that's been made with the Sugar and Crumbs lemon icing sugar. Now I'm going to do a couple like that and I'll show you a couple.
What I was thinking, Karen, is half caster sugar and half flavoured icing.
I
sugar.
have. That's
Yeah,
it. That's
yeah.
that one that's there. So again,
Mm. Oh,
so you just it's just like what you get at the seaside. I mean, you see it's. So there we go.
We're getting some delays on that camera. It's,
just got this done, Karen.
Yeah. So you wet. You just dunk all the Duffnut, and that's going. So we can get another spoon. I'll tell you what I use. I'll just use this at the moment as well. So just a bit on it, just so we are getting some flavour in there. So they're actually looking now, as it dries out, they're actually looking like a bit of a...
just keep to that side of the board because the top's not on the screen.
Right, it's looking like a bit like a lemon drizzle. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to dunk as normal, and then I'm going to roll in caster sugar. Now I actually rolled mine in granulated sugar at home because I had no caster sugar, and it just gives them a bit more of a crunchy texture. So that's just in caster sugar. Now I think they look great with the icing sugar, to tell you the truth, because they're looking like a lemon drizzle donut.
These are the raspberry ones, aren't they?
Raspberry ripple donut. Thank you, Simon. That reminds me. Just bear with me one tick. Oh, I've took them out. You're all right.
What?
I thought I left my cakes in the oven. I haven't. I've took them out. You know when you get that sudden fear. Yeah. So these are the raspberry ripple ones, and this is raspberry ripple flavoured icing sugar. Mixed with, it's 75 grams of icing sugar mixed with 75 grams of caster sugar. I'm just going to do this one in pure caster sugar again. And the last one